Last year alone, the police recorded an alarming figure of 3,329 child-related cases, including 1,775 cases of child abuse and torture, defilement, child sacrifice, and violence against children. While many have been arrested in relation to these crimes, the Chief Justice believes that the law may have been too lenient to the offenders. Benjamin Odoki, who was speaking at the second National Prayer Day with emphasis on zero violence in schools, says that the judiciary is in discussions to raise the minimum sentence for child abuse offenders to 15 years.
We have seen cases where children are filed and judges are giving very short sentences. We are going to standardize sentencing, including child sacrifice. We are going to have a minimum sentence, maybe 15. Why should you get 5 years for defiling a child? Why? Short of death or life imprisonment. And we have defined life imprisonment to mean a sentence for life.
Although banned by government in 1996, corporal punishments, including caning and heavy workload, still remains a reality in many schools as a form of disciplining children. These, according to Odoki, are classified as form of child violence, which needs to be dealt with by the law.
Person I detest corporal punishment because I have been a victim or a survivor of it. And secondly, those who are involved in committing violence against children will have stiff sentences meted against them. I'm speaking as Chief Justice.
Odoki also decried the delays in the amendment of the Children's Act 2005, which he says has spent 7 years on the shelves.
We cannot talk about child violence in schools without appealing for an amendment of the Children's Act. While we cannot predict at this point in time what the Act will read like in its final form, it is important to note that the proposed amendments seeks to make corporal punishment against children in Uganda illegal.
The Minister of Education and Sports, Jessica Alupo, under whose docket schools fall, also backed an end to corporal punishments and instead called for positive disciplinary measures, including counseling. Solomon Serwanja, NTV.